I think now would be a good time to announce our, not our next interview, but an upcoming interview that I just landed right before we went on air today.
You're going to announce that already?
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, on March 9th, we have the Joe Exotic from Tiger King coming on Lolcow Live. Before we do, I do have an announcement from Joe Exotic, Tiger King. All right. First of all, he wants to apologize to the entire Lolcow Live universe because he will not be able to do the interview on March 9th, which would have been Sunday. And the next time he can do the interview is on March 13th, but that is when we're driving, when we're starting to head down. So we can't do it then. But so here's what Joe Exotic said. He said, look, can't do it past the 13th. I told him that's not going to work. We're going to have to push it till after Fat Camp. He goes, totally fine with that. And then I pitched him on something and he goes, okay, announce it. Because he's 100% in. Joe Exotic is getting his own exclusive Lolcow trading card, and it's out. It's coming out on sale in a couple days. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, live on the show. We're gonna have Joe Exotic calling from prison. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tiger King.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the absolute worst podcast on the planet Earth. You are watching Lolcow Live. Today may be the biggest interview that we have done on Lolcow Live. And that might seem a little crazy, like on the surface, like Joe Exotic, like Tiger King, like is it really that big, right? But we got to go through memory lane. Like during the pandemic, right? Everyone was home, and the number one docu-series on the planet was Tiger King. I think there might be literally like 200 million people on this planet that know of Joe Exotic. Like, you know, we forget how big that was, right? So this is a pretty big interview that we're about to pull off right now. Big interview today. So last night, I decided to drink a case of Claws to my face. I can't remember the last time I drank a case of Claws to my face. And I was up until 8 a.m. So fuck my life. I literally missed the drama alert today. I had to have Gino cover for me on drama alert because I woke up at 12:30. And I'm like, why did I do this? But, you know, the show must go on. The show must go on.
Well, the good news is I did my homework. I wrote a bunch of great interview questions. I got all caught up on the drama surrounding Joe. I know about his current relationships. I know about his current legal situation. And I'm just here to tell you ahead of time, the man shouldn't be in jail.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so Tiger King, for those of you who did not pay attention back in 2020 during the pandemic, an entire docu-series came out on Netflix, and it is pretty sensationalized. I'm not going to lie. The series just basically follows him and his interaction with the animals, the cult-like following he had at the zoo, how he tried to take care of the animals, and then there's some crazy accusations that came out through the series. Animal abuse being one of them. Improper breeding and improper disposal of the animals, animal cruelty. He was accused of all of these things. And I'll be honest with you, I've looked heavily into these types of zoos. I have donated to like Turpentine Creek up in Eureka Springs, Promised Land Zoo. I've gone to that a dozen times. These people get hit with those types of accusations all the time. So that stuff's fairly common. I don't know if Joe
Riley, stay on
did
the phone.
things that
I
were
gotta
cruel
play
to the
with this to
animals
get it
or if he
working.
broke laws when it involved the animals. But I do know I don't think he should be in jail for 21 years for it. The other reason he went to jail is because he had a long-standing feud with a woman out of Florida by the name of Carol Baskins. And they had little show podcasts, YouTube videos where they would basically rag on each other, using each other to make money. Think classic internet rivalry, H3 versus the Lolcow podcast, that type of thing. And it did get a little out of hand from time to time. Tiger King would make some pretty outlandish character assassination attempts and stuff like that. But at the same time, Carol was crazy and most likely killed her husband. In my opinion, she killed her husband. And there's plenty of evidence about that as well.
Exactly.
Well, Joe eventually went to prison, got arrested, I think, in 2018, was convicted in 2020 for supposedly hiring a hitman to kill Carol Baskins.
Zadley, you there?
There was some pretty damning evidence when it came to that court case. There were 3 different people that testified against him, at least. There was a recording of him saying, fairly sarcastically, in my opinion, well, just pull up to her in a parking lot and pop her in the head and drive away. Something like that. There's also money that was given to a supposed hitman who turned out to be FBI.
Zadley, can you hear us?
The biggest development that you guys may not be aware of is that the 3 people that have testified against him in court
for fuck's sake, I can't
have all admitted to perjury. This is available on joeexoticofficial.com. You can look at it right now. 3 of the people that testified against him said that they were manipulated by the U.S. government, and they admitted to perjury. You don't admit to perjury lightly. Perjury is not something you ever want to fucking do. And to come clean of perjury, especially when you're already in the clear, is wild behavior.
I think he is innocent, and here's why I think Tiger King is innocent. Because he publicly on the internet was talking shit that he wanted to kill Carol Basket.
True.
And it was like, bro, you're not going to say it. You're not going to say it. You're not going to record yourself. You're not going to upload it. He's a shit talker, bro. All he was doing is talking shit, talking shit, talking shit, talking shit, talking shit. I don't think he did it. I don't think there was a plan. I think that's all bullshit.
Yeah, I agree entirely. And here's, I even have a hotter take than that. Let's imagine he did attempt to hire a hitman to kill Carol Baskins. He's dying of prostate cancer in jail. Let the man out. Let him fucking die in reality. Like Trump should pardon this man, 100%.
Well, somebody said, like there's what the prosecutor did is they combined the animal abuse allegations and the murder for hire in the same case. Okay. Which is crazy, right? Because he put down tigers allegedly when they were healthy tigers to make room for other tigers. Okay.
Right.
And that's horrible. That's a horrible thing. All right.
Yep.
But that is not the same thing as trying to murdering a human. You know what I mean? Those are 2 wildly different things. Okay. And so I think they were able to prove without a shadow of a doubt that he was guilty of euthanizing some of these animals. Okay. And then when you go to the murder of hire, it's the same jury, right? So you're like, oh, if he's capable of doing that, then he probably has no respect for life in general and probably did this. And that's how I think it was unfair to have that trial together, have the same jury for those 2 separate charges. And then also he got hit with 2 charges of murder for hire with Carol, right?
Yep.
It should have been 1.
Yep.
It should have been 1, not 2 different fucking, charges on that. So
I think he's due either a mistrial or a retrial without a shadow of a doubt.
like I can't say that he's innocent, but I also can't say that he deserves fucking, what do you get? Like 24 years or something like that?
21 years. Yeah. 21
He doesn't
years.
deserve 21 years.
Yeah,
Like,
they did make him a plea deal of 7 years, which he might have should have taken instead of going to court.
Yeah.
But he was pretty confident that he would beat it because he knows that he's innocent. So it's really frustrating.
Chat is saying like fuck animal abusers. 100%. I agree with
Of
that.
course.
I agree with that, of course.
There is a harsh reality. I do know people who, I'm not going to point any fingers, but I do know people who take care of some exotic animals. Fuck it. Turpentine Creek is one of those places, right? And sometimes hard choices have to be made when it comes to these animals, right? And I do not believe that the 5 animals that Joe put down absolutely needed to be put down. Yeah, a veterinarian should have been there. Absolutely. He should have done it the legal way. But if you do it the illegal way, you're supposed to be fined no more than $25,000 in a prison for 6 months or both. And I guess in some cases it could be up to a year and 50,000. 5 years is the maximum sentence is 1 year per animal, so 5 years would be enough.
Okay. He's been in prison for like. Hello? I'm sorry, what was that?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Excellent, excellent. I guess Joe is on the phone now, so he asked me to call in.
Okay.
So, sorry, I'm kind of new to doing this whole thing, so at least talking through this. So, what do you need me to do?
Wait, so we're talking through you?
Right now, Joe is currently on lockdown, so hold on, let me pull up the information.
Oh, okay.
Joe
So
sent me.
you broke up a little bit. He's currently on lockdown. So, yeah.
He says he said, I'm here. He's on lockdown, and they shut off the prison phones, and they have 5,000 people looking for the phones. He's unable to make it right now, and we schedule this.
All right. When are we rescheduling it to?
I have to work that out with him. Obviously, it's kind of rough. Him being in prison, it's always a hectic schedule. I don't know if our first X space that we had, but that was a fun time trying to get him actually on the phone on time. So we can work out another time. Just can't give you that time right now.
Okay, and I assume you're the gentleman that's the middleman or whatever that I've been communicating with on X.
I'm one of them. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if the prison's in lockdown, we're kind of, what, I don't know what else to do.
It has been. I'll tell you, it has been the most interesting experience of my life doing this with Joe, and let alone doing it with Joe, doing it with somebody that's in prison, right? Like the unpredictability is all over the place.
Right.
And it's been a fantastic time.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, we're going to have to reschedule. My chat is spamming that we have scammed them. So we, at some point.
No. I promise you. If you want, check out, Joe has on his, where he has some of the previous X spaces, feel free to check that out. I'm more happy to talk through some of the tokenomics if you want to, just kind of what we've done as a team to make sure that this is a safe and secure coin, if you're interested.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Somebody in chat says, I look defeated. Yeah, dude. I've spent the last 24 hours fucking reading up, rewatching Tiger King, showing it to Desi, watching YouTube videos, reading legal documents, reading affidavits, looking up his fucking life history. I've been working my fucking dick off to make sure that this is the best goddamn interview of this entire show's fucking life. And this is how we fucking motherfucking cocksucker. Not him. It's bullshit. Prison is locked down. The prison's literally locked down. Do I look defeated? Because I feel defeated. I'm sorry that I look defeated. I feel defeated.
Dude, I never want to plan another thing ever again in my life. I hate planning things. Every time I plan something, it doesn't work. If I show up with no plan, I will have the greatest show on the fucking planet. If I show up with a plan, it will be complete fucking garbage. I hate plans. I hate them.
Yeah.
Bro, dude, the first part of this show was literally just me just trying to get the fucking tech to work and all that. Like, dude, if I was a fan of this show, I'm unsubbing, bro. I'm unsubbing. What a fucking letdown.
We will never financially recover from this.
And here's the other thing, right? If it was on the website that they were in lockdown, okay, why the fuck weren't they telling me long before? Like, I should have known yesterday that he was in lockdown.
He said 6:40 is when it happened.
Let me read this DM again. He said someone tried to escape Thursday. So Thursday, it's Saturday. So the prison is on lockdown until next Thursday. Joe is very sorry and hopes to make this happen next week. Look at people are unsubbing. They're all unsubbing. They're unsubbing. We're never going to see another fucking donation ever again. There's never going to be.
This is why he hasn't gotten pardoned yet. Right here. This is it.
There's never going to be another fucking member. We got 1,500 dislikes or likes right now, and it's going to fall under because they're going to switch those to dislikes.
Yes.
It's going down.
Fucked.
It's over.
We're fucked. We're fucked.
I should just quit. Fucking look at them in the chat. Fucking Amber said, I'm out. She's out. She's
Amber's
not
out.
Coming.
But Amber
back.
was so important.
We're getting tomatoes. They're throwing tomatoes at us. Bro, it's so over.
I hate vegetables. We're never going to financially recover from this one, guys.
Bro, our own supporters, literally a member said he hit the dislike.
What? A member? He's not a member anymore. He's not going to be a member.
We now have only 1,472 likes. It's over.
See? Why is this show cursed?
He put up a lovely post for us, guys. He said, apologies that I could not join Keemstar's scheduled interview today. Prison lockdown. We are actively. Oh, God. No. Give me no. Fuck you, chat. Fuck you, chat. Fuck you, chat. Fuck you. Oh, God. Boogie.
Yes.
Boogie, I have just been scammed by.
What happened?
I've been scammed by our fans and Joe Exotic.
How did their friends scam us?
Because they're spamming in the chat. Look what Joe tweeted, right? So
What the fuck did he tweet?
go to his Twitter right now, and you'll see.
Oh my God.
He says, are you seeing it?
Make me this promise. Apologies that I could not join Keemstar's scheduled interview today. Prison is on lockdown. We are actively rescheduling for a new date. I can't wait to talk to everyone about new evidence. My pardon and my.
Don't read the last part. Jesus.
Nope.
I think there's another announcement that I should have made while Boogie was there, but I'll tell him privately in case he's not watching, and I'll tell you guys all this. Tiger King has reached out to me to reschedule his interview, and I'm not doing the interview with Tiger King. Like, I refuse. Losing Skip and then him being accused of, like, harming animals has hit too close to home. I would not be able to speak to Mr. Tiger King on the phone, and I'm not going to. Not to mention, it seems like their purpose of doing these interviews is to peddle some fucking meme coin or whatever, which we don't want to platform. So it's just, we're not doing Tiger King interview at all.